Good morning. It is 7:35, headed to the airport, and today I am on my way to the Route 66 or route, depending on how you say it. Route 66 Nationals in Chicago, Illinois. I'm stopping to see my friends at Central Power Systems and Services along the way. As you know, they are one of our partners this year, helping us out on the racing, especially helping out with the Takeuchi TL12. They are basically between here and Chicago in Kansas City, Missouri. And so I'm flying into Sherman Army Airfield. I'm pretty pumped on this because this is apparently one of only a small amount of Army bases that allow civilian aircrafts to land. I'm pretty pumped. I had to fill out some paperwork and stuff to be able to get back on base because once I leave, I'm gonna have to obviously get back there. And I'm pulling up to the hangar now. Gonna get ready, do a little bit of pre-flight, and wheels up! Stand by. Looks like somebody tried driving off with the ground cable still attached to their airplane. Nice. Grabbing a little bit of fuel and finally got the new jet shades installed yesterday in the plane. Custom made. These things are pretty cool. Back whenever we were leaving the Phoenix race, it was actually so hot there that it melted the headliner in the airplane and it was hanging down. And after that, decided need to do everything that we possibly can to preserve the interior of this thing. I mean, it had to have been like 160 degrees in there. All right, we are up and away. I skipped filming, takeoff, run up, all that, just because, well, to be completely honest, I was a little behind schedule, being able to get up and out. And I just really wanted to focus on. I just really wanted.
78, Burnham. You'll introduce speed now to 250, then the speeds after victory.
I just really wanted.
19, Forsen, Roger to 10.
Anyhow, I just wanted to focus on flying the airplane safely and not as much on the fact that I wasn't going to get some clips of takeoff. If you've been here before, you've seen several of them. We are currently 7,500 headed north to Sherman Army Airfield. For now, just straight chilling. Trimmed out, leaned out, about 16 gallons an hour is what we're burning. Currently doing 174 knots over the ground. Indicated 142. True airspeed is 163.
Welcome to descend possible discretion, maintain 10,000, which tile, altimeter is 294, more than an hour old.
Let's play a game. First person to guess what song I was singing gets a prize. I don't know, I'll send you something. Ooh, I know. A brand new pair of Heatwave sunglasses. That's like $100 value. That's a pretty solid prize. Alright, so I'm starting my descent just a little bit early. I was at 7,500. I was pretty close to that ceiling of clouds there, and it was starting to get real bumpy. So jumping out 2,000 feet, I'll step it down right here, then just hang tight while I ride out the rest of it. I am going to have Bravo clearance to be able to get in here, so I assume it won't be a problem. Hope not. Hopefully he lets me go just straight in. For time's sake, it would be best if I could go straight in. Kansas City Center, Cirrus 360 Whiskey Lima, 5,500.
Number 360 Whiskey Lima, Kansas City Center, Roger. The NCL 3001.
001, 0 Whiskey Lima. Through the Bravo airspace over to Sherman Army Airfield. There was a little bit getting through here. They kept
me really high, where I am currently showing descent to destination should be 1,100 feet per minute descent.
0 Whiskey Lima, Fort Leavenworth Airport, 12 o'clock and 8 miles.
I got the airport inside for 0 Whiskey Lima.
For 0 Whiskey Lima, roger, radar services terminated. Squawk VFR, frequency change approved.
VFR, swap to Sherman Army traffic, Cirrus 360 Whiskey Lima, 7 miles to the south, inbound for runway 16, Sherman Army Airfield. This is wild, and it's bumpy. I slowed down. Doing 190 knots still, 160 on the indicated. I'm really gonna have to slow this old girl down here. Bing, bang, bong. Autopilot coming off. You're gonna hear beep. Whoa, holy shaboli. Oh my goodness, it's windy. That's cool. Oh, that's the base. I thought that was like some capital or something. Hopefully, GoPro, you can get this because I'm not in a position to be able to use my phone right now. Right pattern, 1,700 feet, traffic pattern. Sherman Army traffic, Cirrus 360 Whiskey Lima, turning final for 16, Sherman Army traffic. Last notch of flaps in. Airspeed looks good. Just a little high on the glide. Alright, pappies are happy. Happy pappy. Wow, this is really pretty. Also really bumpy. Alright, airspeed's good. Everything is good. Runway is made. That front end up. Oh man, that was just freaking beautiful. I love it whenever there's a good landing. I really, really, really love it when it's a good landing. And that was a good landing. Alright, we here. We are here. Up in here, up in here. Alright, I gotta hurry though. Real talk. We'll get fuel and dilly-dally later. Give me some lemon, so some lemonade. Another Cirrus friend. Seriously. It's a joke. This thing has a mean pull to the right, and the suspension is absolutely destroyed. But you know what? It's wheels. Going to see Robin Roberts, Central Power. I may video some of this, I may not. It mostly kind of depends on what.
Go past the railroad crossing.
All right, so the way that it routed me to go is closed. Where I started was right there at that building. That's the hangars. Oh, we're doing great. Fantastic!
It's fantastic!
It's the best! You cannot actually be serious. Am I stuck? Am I like actually stuck on this base? Sir, how do you get out of this place? Like what's the main entrance? Yes, sir. Okay, perfect. Yep. Thank you. Every other gate was closed. Oh yeah, I got you. Thank you so much. All right. Nice guy helped me out there. It was kind of intimidating for some reason talking to the military man. It's like so official. So now's probably a good time to give you a little bit of a rundown in history on Sherman Army Airfield and Fort Leavenworth. The airfield is based on Fort Leavenworth, which was established in 1827 and is the oldest continuously active military post west of Washington, D.C. and Kansas's oldest permanent settlement. Known as the intellectual center of the Army, it served as a vital staging and supply hub for Western expansion and is famously the birthplace of the Buffalo Soldiers. Colonel Henry Leavenworth founded the fort on the bluffs of the Missouri River to protect merchants and settlers traveling the Santa Fe and Oregon Trails. During the Mexican-American War in 1846 through 1848 and the conflicts of the 1850s, the fort acted as a major outfitting and supply depot for the expanding frontier. Fort Leavenworth is also the home to the nation's only maximum security military prison, the United States Disciplinary Barracks. Established in 1875, it once housed notorious inmates like Robert Strout, the Birdman of Alcatraz. Fort Leavenworth also holds a national cemetery. Established in 1862, it serves as the final resting place for nearly 150 Buffalo Soldiers and Second Lieutenant Thomas Custer, the first in U.S. history to be awarded 2 Medals of Honor. The fort occupies 5,600 acres and has 7 million square feet of floor area and 1,000 buildings and 1,500 quarters. It's located on the Frontier Military Scenic Byway, which is U.S. Route 69 and K7 corridor, which was originally a military road connecting Fort Scott and Fort Gibson. All right, so here's the thing. No video inside Central Power. Sorry about it, but what I can say is holy moly, they have it going on. I have been in a ton of factories, been in manufacturing my whole life. I've seen everything, and they have built an absolute empire. It's just incredible. What they've done in the last 2-ish years, unbelievable. That said, it's top secret. I wish I could show you, but wish I could, but I can't. Anyhow, I'm headed back. It's super windy, 20 miles an hour, gusting 32.
Got a 20-knot headwind, but luckily it is directly down the runway. Power in. Airspeed is quickly alive, and there's 70. Golly. I just took off in about 3 feet because of that headwind.
It's the eve, the day before qualifying, and I'm just heading to the hotel, and there's nothing else really to talk about from here. See you tomorrow. Good morning. Good morning from Chicago, Illinois. Really, Joliet? Wanted to start the day off with showing you this weekend's crib at a Home 2 Suites. And just as always, there's always something very, very strange about these places. Now, I will say, it's nice to have some cuppery, some glassware. Got a microwave. Not really a mini fridge. We're just gonna go with like a medium fridge. Microwave, got a dishwasher in case we need to wash our dishes. This cool structure makes for a really cool suitcase holder. Not sure what else it's for. I'm really digging the desk area because what you do is you pull the chair out, and instead of using the desk, you've got this other desk thing so you can do stuff like that. That's super cool. That's basically, I mean, I don't know where else it can go. There's no room. This is another 2-bedroom suite separated by a hospital wall. Pretty nice, you know? It's got the handle. Yeah, speaking of the handle, over here is the closet, another handle. Got all my shirts hanging up. I don't usually do that, but they were a little bit wrinkled. Steamed them in the bathroom this morning, hung them up. I think it's working. Got another one of these things. This one I decided is the backpack holder. And yeah, I mean, that's it. Home 2 Suites by Hilton. It's a great place to stay. To hit the track. Welcome to Route 66 Raceway, Joliet, Illinois. We are headed to the scales right now after this car has spent the majority of the week at the chassis shop getting all of the new bracing and gussets and everything in. It definitely is going to weigh a little bit different. And so we're cruising down to the scales to see how much weight was added to the car. Got a lot of ballast bolted in here, so ideally we'll just be able to take some of the bolted weight out and get this thing dialed in weight-wise on where it needs to be. You don't want to be way too heavy for sure, because there's this whole thing called power to weight ratio, and there's a little bit of a balance there. Jeez.
30, 35.
Okay. All right, called us to the lanes. Game time, Q1. Let's get it, dude. Holy moly, I guess they don't call it the Windy City for nothing.
pedals it down there. Alex Laughlin 589.8 at 246. Alex Laughlin ran into a little bit of early trouble, but a very experienced driver pedaled it, ended up making a decent run out of it.
Well, it was wheels up on a solid run. It wasn't really shaking, but it was driving right. Steering it back left, I think, is what threw it off. I don't think that it was actually going to shake otherwise. I think that steering the car back like that upset it and it started taking the tire off, but we'll look at it and see. I was really obviously hoping that that was going to be a solid run, but I pedaled it just in case to keep us from being first out again. I mean, ultimately, like, flashback to Phoenix, if I would have pedaled it even in the first round of qualifying, we would have ended up making the show. Please put a number on the board and we'll come back and try again. All right, looking at the ticket here, it went 967 to 60 foot, which I don't know, I feel like that's pretty slow. It's definitely slow compared to what the guys were doing in testing yesterday in the 930 range, but I mean, pedaling still went 589 at 246 miles an hour. I think that's pretty respectable.
Keep a lane open. How you doing, Alex?
Good, man. How are you?
I was gonna say, keep me out of the frame. Parole officer doesn't know where I am.
With all that pedal talk and how the goal is to not be first out, wow, those flowers smell fantastic. Seriously, whoa, look at my hair. Anyways, first out, solo run. I'm on a solo mission. Everybody's gonna be able to see and hear if the pedal is all the way down for the entire run. What's cracking?
Good luck, sweet pea.
Thanks.
Do a little less sucking, okay?
Whatever.
Ain't that nice?
Yeah, in the nicest way.
Yeah.
I said with all due respect.
Alex Laughlin, a Texas native out of Morgan Mill, Texas, outside of the Fort Worth area, representing Dixon Flannel, CP Carrillo, VP Racing Fuels, 360 Wraps, Hot Wheels. I mean, this guy, he's going to run me out of breath here with his sponsors. He's got so many sponsors, but he does a great job. Talked earlier about them working really hard between South Georgia Motorsports Park and here to figure out some problems. I don't think Q1 has anything to do, right now, back to back, which means he didn't do so hot. I don't think that has anything to do with it. We saw him pedal, and I just think it wasn't the run executed that they want. I think they figured it.
I would agree. This is round 2 of qualifying for JBS Equipment Pro Mod, presented by Elite Motorsports this weekend, powered by the folks at ProFlow Pumping Solutions. And Alex Laughlin will fire things off. He's currently the bump spot, 589 with an 8. There are 17 cars here, so one unlucky driver does not get to be part of the show when we get to Sunday here at Route 66. And Alex Laughlin on the first rip. That car started turning the tire on him, and he kind of whopped it and realized I'm probably not going to outdo my 589, and lifts off. So Alex Laughlin will coast across the top end of the racetrack in 11 seconds even.
I'm a pretty optimistic kind of guy. That being said, there's definitely bigger problems in the world. With that being said, the last 6 times I've hit the gas in this thing, it has shook my brains out. It's not due to lack of effort, to be completely clear. Could not be happier with who I'm racing with and what these guys are doing for me. There's just something that's off on this thing. This car has been great. Right now it's not. Will it get better? I hope so. But right now, I want a pencil to shove in my eyeballs. And that would be hurting so bad that none of this would even matter. And ultimately, this is just going to be a little blip in time where we say, man, remember that time when we really sucked? And it'll be a thing of the past. But right now, we're living in that time. Bing bang bong. Back here at the casita. And I am using this weird situation of a disc. I've got it pulled out from the counter makes zero sense, but they didn't ask me. Speaking on asking, I'm down for like, is like Craigslist a thing still? Maybe I could find somebody to perform like some witchcraft or wizardry on the car. I actually, in the elevator on the way up, I was looking at smudging techniques. That's like where you get the sage and like wrap it and then you light it like a big cigar and move it around. You know, there's a whole thing to that to remove bad energy and evil spirits. Because that is what we are battling. There is no way that this is like the problem of actual physics at this point. The bottom line is there's no reason to feel pressure. I'm very grateful for the opportunity to even be here. For one, 15 years ago, I would have given my left arm to be able to be in this exact position. If somebody said you could run an NHRA Pro Mod with one arm and not qualify a few races for the season, like, are you down? I'd say, yeah, I'm down. Hopefully get some good rest and see you in the morning. Oh, good morning. It has been raining, but I can see the sun poking out behind me, and we're gonna go with today is gonna be a good day, a new opportunity for things to turn around, and I am hopeful that it's gonna be just that. I was expecting that exact moment for like a giant pile of bird crap to smear across the windshield, just in complete irony. Anyhow, I am headed to the racetrack.
Free autographs? Thank you. Free autographs?
There you go.
Looks like Derek Mitt.
Just got back from the autograph session. Kind of weird timing because we had an autograph session about the time that we were really supposed to be warming up. The guys warmed the car up while I was away and killing some time editing this video, and they're gonna be calling us to the lanes any minute. Well, it's still windy. And there's those flowers that smell fantastic. The wind's blowing them like right this direction. I have no idea what they are. I'm not into flowers per se, but those are very noticeable. I also have misplaced my sunglasses. Q3, crossing our fingers. Lots of changes on the car overnight. Is this the one, y'all? Is this the one? I'm telling you, if it shakes again, I'm probably just gonna drive it straight into the wall. Yeah, 100%. Man, 951 down low, 379 to the middle, 196, went 578, 246 miles an hour. I'm like, I've never been so freaking fired up for a mediocre run to the finish line in my life. I am so thankful. So thankful. All the guys at Mike Janus Racing, thank you, 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 thank you.
5 minutes later.
Thank you, 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 thank you. Oh, what a good feeling. I feel like I just won Indy straight up. I know that we didn't set the world on fire with that run, but we are currently in the show. Qualified 16th right now. The air today is just so much worse than yesterday. That run would have been probably 3 or 4 hundredths better in the equivalent air, but I am not complaining. We're currently in the show. That's what it takes. We've got one more round of qualifying here in a little bit. Based on the way things have been going, it's been a really slow day. Lots of cars have been having trouble getting down the track. Weather has thrown everything off, and if we end up running late, you know, it's Same kind of thing. We could improve, get deeper into the field. If it gets better, we also have just as much of a chance of getting knocked out. But we just gotta do better than one car. Last year, we'd be doing better than like 15 cars. Right now, we're just looking for a small victory, one car. Qualifying at this point is as big as winning the race. What a humbling sport this is. All right, so looking at the sheet here, we were number 9 for the session. They have called us up for Q4. Feel a little bit mistreated because I am first out again, right lane, on a solo. Everybody look at me, look at me. That's all right, it'll be a good one.
17 cars on property. Alex Laughlin, who is up first right now, is on the bump. Alex Laughlin needs to get into race day. It has been a hot minute. They want that car in for competition tomorrow.
Obviously it wasn't anything spectacular, probably not even better than the previous run, but for me, I'm happy because we've got the wheel and tire combo on here that statistically is a little bit slower, not much, but a little, but a lot more consistent. It's got a lot bigger window of being able to get through tire shake, and this thing went into actual full-blown tire shake, and I didn't lift, and it drove through it. So for me, I have absolutely zero problem committing to this wheel and tire combination and just being a tiny bit slower. I'll make it up somewhere else, whether it's the starting line. We've got all the power. This is the package that we need. I'm happy with where the car is as long as we stay in. There is one car behind us, and they are doing their burnout. Right now, I can see the tire smoke from here and minutes away from knowing if we're in or out.
Oh, Nick Janik looking good. 60 feet, 948, red line oil. Can they do it? 583.7, 243, and Nick Janik will come up short.
So here it is, 968 to 60 foot. It only went 585, but huge speed, 247 miles an hour. Obviously didn't improve, but we're in. We're racing tomorrow. Seriously, couldn't be happier. And my lights have been just so consistent this year. If we have a car that'll go down the racetrack every time, we'll be in a position at the end of the year that we absolutely have worked to be in. Qualified 16th and couldn't be happier. Good morning! It's race day. Qualified the number 16 spot, racing number 1, Derek Menholt. He qualified with a 566 to my 78. So as long as he is 120 on the tree and I'm trip zip, we'll have him covered all day. I'm gonna miss this place. Okay, cruising up for driver intros, but these are flowers for the flower people. Happy birthday, Mama. Also, bad news, the Heat Wave sunglass booth hasn't been at the last couple of races, so I don't get to pick any up for you guys for the prize. So here's the thing, you guess that song and send me an email, leave a comment, and I'll get in touch with you, and you can just pick out whatever pair you want online. So really, that's even a better deal. All right, in the lanes for E1, got the call. The odds are against us, but the reason we're showing up is because anything can happen. I will say that Derek made 4 absolute powerhouse runs every round of qualifying in his brand new car. but hopefully we can get her done with Old Faithful.
Love this shot. Love the FlexJet drone shot.
We now pass 330. And we're all short.
Man, did not get the round win, but it had to be close, and that is so respectable. Got here, thank you. Bro, 15 and 16 on the tree, let's go. 016 on the tree, he was 015 on the tree. I went 955 to 60 foot to his 948. Man, he went 74 to our 77. Just got outran, but man, it was close down there. I know we're not advancing on, but man, it feels so good to have the race car back. That was just a big baller run, and I am very thankful that this thing is working how it's supposed to. But man, he's got, I think, 6 runs on that new car right there. This thing has like 600. What an interesting ride this was, start to finish. If you made it through this entire video, thank you. Leave a like, comment, something. I know everybody says that. That's because it helps. Thank you all. See you on the next one.